Welcome to Wall Street Syndicate, where we don't chase stocks, we find them. Every day, we uncover high conviction buy opportunities, breakout setups, and hidden gems before the crowd catches on. If you're ready to stay one step ahead of the market, hit that subscribe button and let's find today's next winner. And here it is right here. It is Quad Graphics. This is the one that smart money is suddenly watching because they're looking for the stock to break out. And I'm going to show you the reason why I think that this stock wants to go up. And if so, how high it's going to go by placing a price prediction on the chart. If y'all appreciate my videos and content, as always, come through, show your love and support by subscribing to the channel. So now we're going to look at this particular stock off the weekly chart. And I'm zooming out and you guys can see that this stock has been in an uptrend. Okay, so let me show you all this first. We're going to identify what trend is this stock on right now, because that's very important. It gives us an idea of where the market is trying to go. And right now it wants to go higher. Okay, so we got that. Great to see. We always love to see a trend in place. But then you come across another area to where the market in Quad Graphics is going to hit some resistance soon. Okay, so what we made here is what we termed in technical analysis an ascending triangle. And what you expect the market to do is eventually break out from that ascending triangle. And once I show you that I am expecting that this stock break out, I'm going to target this area right here because currently there's a gap that hasn't been filled yet in this market. Okay, so let me bring this out here to the left so we can actually show you where the gap starts. Okay, so this gap right here starts from this point all the way up here. Okay, and then the bigger area of sellers for Quad Graphics is right here. So we're going to make that into a sell pocket. All right, these are going to be our targets as to where we think this market is trying to go, as we expect it to try to do a breakout. And also, this is another target that we can potentially see in the long term. Okay, now let's get back to the weekly chart. Look at these price bars as to why I'm still looking for the stock to go higher. The market is very bullish. The last couple of weekly price bars, especially off of this one, you can see the strength off that bar, close at the high of the bar, letting us know even in the midst of this selling, the sell area up here around 860, this market still wants to go up. That tells you that the market is absorbing that selling. Even on the 2 weeks, zooming out, we don't get a lot of signals off our chart for a longer term. And when you see it, you definitely need to come through and begin to pay attention. All right, so we do have a buy signal that was triggered a couple of weeks ago, which is another cause as to why we're trying to anticipate this stock trying to do a breakout. Here it is on the 1 month, 5 weekly chart. Another thing that's a good hint or a signal for us is when you see a weakness bar and you don't get that follow through the next price bar, it tells you that the market is absorbing that selling that is going on up here on that prior 5 weekly price bar. You have the same thing on the monthly time frame too. Last month, the month of May was definitely some selling hitting the market. But for the month of June, why would the stock close back up higher if people didn't come in and buy whoever sold their stock the prior month? That gives us even more confidence. So what we're going to do here is we're going to keep track of this particular stock, looking for it to go higher off the weekly chart. Okay, and we're going to add a buy pocket right here as a reference to let us know, well, we might need to go ahead and cut the play and look for another opportunity if price breaks this area right here. Okay, we might need to let it go if price breaks that area. Now, we're going to try to target this first gap. Remember, I wanted the market to try to fill that gap at the high. That's going to be our first target. So that's like 23, almost 24% move to the upside right there. Okay. Then our next area is going to be at the next sell pocket between $11.31 to $12. That's like 40.46%. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave it right there because that can happen over a long period of time. It could take a while for what we're actually trying to say. And we're going to place that. We're looking at this on the weekly chart, so we'll know what time frame that we're playing this move. And that is it. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you guys maintain profit. And as always, trade different.